Hey guys, welcome to the second update of my building series. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. I got some really good comments and feedback so far about the first episode. So yeah, I just am really excited to start the second update off. So this update will be focusing a lot on the base, I hope. As you can see, I've already created this kind of ramp for the tank that I will be showing off in the next clip. The tank was made by Brickfall and it's super neat. I'm sure you guys will like it. And yeah, I've kind of just started on some of the terrain over here. And as we go about the update, I'd like to kind of finish up this front half of terrain just to kind of blend it well into the base. And then kind of start on the entrance to the base and where the parking garage will be for the tank back in that corner. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the tank. Alright guys, so here's the Republic fighter tank I built using Brickfall's instructions. It's just a super cool model and I think it's going to make a great addition to the overall mock. Yeah, so I think next I want to just kind of show this tank off in the build. And as you can see, I've got a super cool engineer from Clone Army Customs that'll be driving it around and kind of performing the maintenance on it. But yeah, let's throw this into the mock and kind of just show how it scales up to everything. Alright, so I showed you guys this ramp earlier in the update, but when we add the Republic fighter tank to it, you'll notice that it's really the perfect size for it. It can kind of drive down at an angle even. Unfortunately, just kind of due to my space constraints and other building constraints, I'm not going to add like kind of an area here where it can drive out onto, but I still think that having a ramp that's the right size for the tank was the right move. And then the plan is to build up a kind of entrance here, maybe have a sliding door. I think that'd be a pretty cool addition, but we'll see kind of how that takes us once we get actually building the outer shell of the garage. And yeah, so let's cut into a time lapse of finishing up the terrain in the front here, because I don't really like this bump leading up to the ramp. So yeah, let's get into a time lapse of me building. Alright guys, it's been a while since I actually filmed a clip of my mock, and yeah, I've got some really good progress done, I think. I added this part of the terrain, and then if we go up here, I added some tiles and some arrows kind of leading out of the base. I also worked on some support pillars for like the main entrance of the base, and then you guys will have to let me know if you think this is too short for the fighter tank. I mean, with his lid up, it barely fits, but I think it kind of just scales well with everything else. So yeah, let me know below what you guys think so far. But yeah, I think I will get some more work done and then come back and update you guys. Alright you guys, I've got some really good progress done. As you can see to the entrance, I copied this design over on this side as well. Worked on a little patch of terrain here, and I'm slowly working on filling this area. My goal is to end the episode off with this area completely done, so then it's mostly just the base that needs the last bit of work. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this design. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna repeat this pattern across the whole thing and then kind of do an angled slope up to the roof of the base. I also want to add a barracks over on this side. I think that would be really cool looking. But yeah, overall, I think it's turning out pretty good. So I got some progress done again. As you can see, the base part really didn't change too much. I'm working on this side section, which I think is turning out pretty good. We'll be working on that more in the next update. But I built this circular kind of fuel container, since this is kind of, it's got the fuel pumps there, so they got their leftover fuel there to fire up the turbo, or not turbo tank, but Republic fighter tank. And yeah, the biggest part of this update is all of this terrain is done, except the plants, of course. But I think this is looking really nice, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of the terrain. I tried to add a lot of nice details into it, so hopefully you guys appreciate those little details. But yeah, other than that, I think we are about done for this episode. So let's do a quick recap and end it off. All right, you guys, well, let's bring this update to an end. We got some really good progress done this update. We got the turbo tank complete, which was a big goal this episode, along with the base layout, which again, another big part of the episode. I want to focus on making a barracks back in this left corner, or maybe this right corner, whichever kind of works out better. But yeah, we got some more of the platform done, this fuel container as I stated before, and we finally wrapped up the terrain, which that was a big task, and I'm glad it's finally done because it was getting a bit boring. But yeah, so overall, I think it was a really good update, and there's a quick overview of where we stand right now. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of these videos, and I will hit you guys up with episode 3, hopefully sooner rather than later, where we can hopefully finish this base up since, I mean, there's not a whole ton left to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.